Today we are at Bonchon for two reasons. Number one, the first time I had their chicken sandwich, which was back in the summer, I thought it was cheeks, but I went to a different Bonchon location. The one I usually go to didn't have it. They did now, so I decided to pick one up and give it another chance. But the second reason is that one of my favorite sauces, they finally brought it back. Bonchon's Yang Yum sauce. It is a sweet and spicy, right there, bro. Sweet and spicy, traditional Korean favorite. But I wanted to try that in there. They got some new, like, meal deals kind of thing. They have the thing called a Seoul box. And that's Seoul as in, like, the capital of South Korea. Not Seoul, like, I wish it was. But, hey, they got Seoul, too, so I rock with it. Drop a thumbs up, man. You guys already know the vibes. But let's get into this video. So the Seoul box comes with pot stickers. It comes with 2 drums and then 4 wings. It also comes with some coleslaw, a dipping sauce of your choice. I got the spicy mayo, as well as the 2 things. So this is an order of their Bulgogi fries and their Korean street corn. It comes out to $33.99, so $34 gets you a pretty decent amount of food. Bonchon is more on the expensive side when it comes to chain places, but, you know, I like Bonchon, so that is what that is. But the first thing that I'm going to do, you can go ahead and slide over here, because I got a bone to pick with this chicken sandwich. Okay, the first time I had this, it was flavorless. Bonchon is not known for not flavorless. I'm rolling my damn sleeves up, because don't let me down again. This time, I got the Yang Yum sauce. Last time, I got Seoul garlic. This meal is $11.99. You get no drink. No one ever gives you a damn drink these days, but you get the chicken sandwich and you get the fries. You can add it for another $1, which is why it costs $11.99. It's normally $10.99, but I got the seasoned fries instead of the regular fries because I like those better. But I'm here for the chicken sandwich. This already looks a lot better than the first one, which honestly, it looked like a bag of ass. It was really disappointing, but I had never gone to that Bonchon location. It was one of the only ones that had the chicken sandwich. So here's the revised chicken sandwich. This one is much fatter of a chicken breast fillet, and it has, well, there's no damn coleslaw on this. It's supposed to come, you know why? I know what they did, and I'm not really mad at it. Okay, so they gave me 2 coleslaws, and I wasn't sure why, but that's why they gave me 2 coleslaws. They gave me the coleslaw on the side. That's actually like kind of dope, because I'm not have to eat soggy coleslaw on a sandwich, just in case I was taking it to the crib. So they did give me 2 coleslaws. That's what it is. So at first I was like, where's the damn coleslaw? That's why there was 2. I thought I was just lucky. I'm not. I'm gonna put the coleslaw on right now, and then we're gonna try the sandwich out. So here's the sandwich. This is as is. It does not come with pickles or anything else. It's just the chicken breast, whatever sauce you want, and then the coleslaw on a brioche bun. The other time I got this, the bun wasn't toasted, and this is, so I have much better hopes for this one. Location, 1,000 times over. They're much better. The last sandwich I got, it wasn't crispy at all. It was barely sauced, and it was kind of soggy and just flavorless. And even though I ordered it on site, walked right out to my car, everything was set up already, sat down and ate it in a short, which means it took me 2 seconds. It was cold. Weird. And they made it fresh, somehow. Fresh cold chicken is wild. But this time, locations matter. Super crispy. A ton of sauce on here. Again, the bun is toasted. So nice texture on the bun. Then you get a little bit of the cooling from the coleslaw with the sweet and spicy sauce. And you add some of these fries. That other Bonchon location is ass. People who say Bonchon is ass, I believe you. You went to a bad location. Wow. These fries are crispy. Those were soggy. Again, I got it fresh. Crazy. I'll tear this up. The other one wasn't juicy at all. This, my only suggestion towards Bonchon, I love the fact that everybody is joining the party. Food prices have gone through the roof, and it is annoying myself and everyone else. In a lot of these places, it's hit their bottom line, and they started to do these meal deals. If you're going to do a meal deal, please include a drink. Like, even if you charge 50 cents extra or add on a drink for, don't just have a, like, you have to, like, make your money back on a beverage, and it still comes across as greedy. Because if I ordered whatever drink I did, is going to add on another $3, $4. Now I'm at a $15 combo meal, and that's ass. $11, $12 these days for this quality food compared to fast food. It's still too expensive. But compared to fast food, you have a better deal on your hand because the food is better. If I have to choose between this and a Big Mac meal, Big Mac meal, I'm choosing this 1,000 times over. This is delicious. The yang yum sauce, just like I said, a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness to it, right on that perfect balance. And I love a sweet and spicy wing, and you pair it with these fries. These fries, on a chain scale, are some of the best in my opinion, especially the seasoned version, with a 9.2 out of 10. The sandwich, I'm going to give it an 8.8 out of 10. It is a very good chicken sandwich. Compared to other places that serve similar meals, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, that's more of their genre. This is better. It is slightly more expensive, though. The other places, the meal is like under $10, and I believe you get a drink. But at Buffalo Wild Wings, I don't think you get a drink. The meal deal at Wingstop is about $10. The sandwich itself is $7. At least at mine. But I couldn't even bite. Thank God I tried this again. Really good. Okay, now we got the soul box. Again, I know I repeat myself, but it makes me feel better. I like to be thorough. You get 2 drums, 4 wings, an order of pot stickers, spicy mayo, coleslaw, Korean street corn, and Bulgogi fries, which are really good. The Bulgogi fries are good. I had those before. I pretty much had everything on here, but since I was here, I wanted to just see like kind of what this meal was looking like for $33. I mean, if you got 2 people, maybe that's because you're looking about like $15 a head. It's in 2024, it's okay value. I hope they can do something with these prices, but yang yum, sweet and spicy sauce. I had to get a drummy, and the wings this time be crunchy, please. Yeah. Yang yum is my favorite sauce at Bonchon. They usually have spicy and soy garlic as their base too. The spicy is good, but I want a little bit of sweetness with it. And the soy garlic is also good, but I prefer a sweet and spicy wing. So when this comes back, or out, or whatever it is, I've complained in a couple of videos about it. It's always a treat. I don't know what your location is like. The one I go to is in Lodi, New Jersey. And the other one I went to was in Hackensack, New Jersey. It sucked. This is delicious. The chicken's super crispy. They hand brush the sauce so it doesn't get so soggy. And it just makes for a really good chicken. It's always juicy on the inside. One thing the Koreans know how to do. I have a bag over here. One thing they know how to do. They know how to fry some chicken. I'm here for that. But let's try a wing. Got the drummy. Right here. Let me see. I don't think it needs it, but it comes with it. Spicy mayo. I don't mind it. I feel like it's going to go better with the fries and stuff, but it's really good. Price notwithstanding, this is probably my favorite chicken from a chain. Like, it's really good, and at this location, it's always really fresh and sauced correctly in bag. And I can't get enough of it. Let me get one more, though. The flat, just for y'all. Really good. Bag. I'm gonna say it every time. We got the pot stickers. Same sauce. You have to get one sauce on all these. I ordered through the app. Maybe if you go in there and ask, you could get different sauces. Some orders like wings, you can do half and half. But with this, it's just one sauce for both things. This is the best sauce to me. Again, I've always loved that sweet heat contrast when it comes to like a sauce on most of my wings, so it just works here. And look at that. Hand brushed, fried crispy. I have gone to mom and pop Korean places. Not all, because there are some that they doodle on this. I don't know why. But I've gone to some. Let me go in for the spicy mayo. It's not bad. I don't know if it's just me, but there's something very weird about dipping things in mayo. That. I don't know. But I still dip stuff in mayo. Every time I do, I'm like, you're literally dipping something in just straight up mayonnaise. But both of those, the pot stickers, I'll give it 9 out of 10. Chain scale, of course. And the chicken, I'll give it 9.4 out of 10 on the chain. It's so good, man. It just hits every time. We also got these sides that I want to try out too. Make sure I get this. I'm actually going to start, let's start with the street corn. I had this along with the chicken sandwich at the Hackensack location. It was a half order of it, so it was in a cup. This one looks a little bit better. Their street corn, it's Korean street corn. So it's like mutz or mozzarella cheese, but instead of like when you talk about Mexican street corn, they use Kewpie mayo, which is like a Japanese mayo, but they use that. And then there's some green onion and some red chili flake in there. I got a KFC spork. I didn't give me my utensils. I ain't going in there. I don't think I specified it, though. I think you have to check off in New Jersey, like, if you want it. But this looks better than the other kind of. I can see it already. I just think that location sucked. That's why I wanted to give it another chance at my location. This is much better. Much better. If you bite this and you're thinking Mexican street corn, you might be put off in the beginning. That Kewpie mayo is really rich. And all of the other things like the cotija cheese is not on here, so you don't get that same flavor. You get much more of the Kewpie mayo and the mutz. It's super rich with the mayo, but this is definitely one that you would have to share. Now, it has some red chili flake in here, I can see it, but for people who are scared of spice, it's not spicy, not even to you. Like, I'm not getting any of it. I don't mind that in this, though. Like, pretty good. I would like something like a gochujang if I wanted it spicy instead of the red chili flake, but last time I had this, I gave it a 2 out of 10. This I'll give a 6.5 out of 10. Like, it's good. It's not something I'd order all the time again. I almost feel like I ate too much of it, and I took, like 5 scoops of it? It's really rich. And anybody saying, why didn't you add the spicy mayo to it? It already has a ton of mayo in it. Adding mayo to mayo is just, my back is big, but it's not artery clogging big. Like, that one's a little crazy. Bulgogi fries. Their bulgogi is really good. I usually get it with their fried rice. So it's also got scallion. And I think there's mutz on here as well with their seasoned fries. I know their fries hit. So what's going to matter is nothing. It's going to be delicious. And it looks like there's spicy mayo on here as well. Bulgogi fries. Let's go. It's funny, I said I thought the spicy mayo would go with this. It's on here. Now, bulgogi, for those who don't know, and it is bulgogi, it's not bulgogi. Some people, like, will tell me it's bulgogi. It's sliced beef that they marinate, and then you saute it off with, like, scallion, mushrooms, onions. And it's good on its own, but I'm sorry. Damn. So I'm around back of the Bonchon. It's like in the front, like there's like a complex, you know what I'm saying? So there's a parking lot, like banks and all kinds of stuff. And I'm by the dumpster. There is a big ass rat that I just see, bro. It's not going into Bonchon, but there's a dumpster over there. And that's why you see me stop and look, because the rat, that's a fat rat, bro. That's like a New York City rat. I heard recently that a lot of towns that, I live close to New York City. Like, I've said this a bunch of times, but it's less than 10 miles from New York City, right? I'm getting sidetracked, but this is real time. So, I've heard from a bunch of people, not where I live, but in towns near me, that people are having rat problems. And supposedly, because there's so many rats in New York City, they have crossed the damn bridge, and now they're here, which is wild, but that's the first rat. Now, I know there are rats in New Jersey because if you go in any complex or any restaurant or anything, supermarket, you can literally look around the supermarket and there's a ton of rat traps. But I've never seen one so big, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a New York rat. They're different. It's like Iowa squirrels. It's the thing, too. Let me pull up these fries and see what squirrels. The seasoned fries are super flavorful. We already know that. The bulgogi is on point. This is something that I would order without getting the soul package. Soul package sounds crazy. So I'll just call it the soul box, which can also sound crazy. But if you order these fries on their own, it's $14. So $34 gives you extra 20, gives you all the things that I just named. If you tried to order all the food that I just got individually, I just did the math, it would cost you about $48. But the thing is, there's no set price on an order of 2 wings or 4 wings and 2 drums, as well as the 6 pot stickers, because they only come in orders of 8, and the wings only come in orders of 10. Also get a mix that's 6 wings and 3 drums, and it's $15.99. So I had to try to kind of do some like partial math just to like see what the cost was, and it run you about $48. So $34 for that, for what it normally costs, is a good deal. I know we only need to talk about food prices. We know what they are. Hopefully, we'll see. But as far as these fries go, they're a 9.4 out of 10 as well. Like, I absolutely love these fries. I would get them by themselves. Damn, that's good. I gotta stop eating these as I eat another fry. So in New Jersey, we have squirrels. This is squirrels real quick. So there's squirrels everywhere. We also have rabbits here, sometimes that I see. But when I got to Iowa, I went to school out there, the squirrels were like double the size of the ones here. When I first got to campus, I seen a squirrel on campus and I thought it was like a hedgehog or a groundhog, like how big it was. I was like, what the hell is that? Like, it's a squirrel. The tail was huge. It was just twice the damn size. The squirrels here don't need to get in the gym. They just need to get in the gym or something because they're nowhere near the size here. What? I just wanted you to know, like when I said New York City rat, I've seen smaller rats, but that rat was like big. I thought it was a cat. I don't see it no more. But listen, they gonna breed and they gonna live just like everybody else. Just stay out the crib. That's all I say. But I know a couple of people, like I said, they said that like some of their neighbors are getting rats. They probably getting rats too and don't want to admit it. Listen, if you have mice or rats or something like that, it doesn't mean you're dirty. Mice and rats will just run in your house. Like, you have food in there. You know what I mean? So it's not like a sign of being dirty. I know people look at stuff like that. Now, apartment buildings, apartment complexes, things like that, because there's much more food and much more people and much more stuff, shopping malls, and you're going to see the rats are just going to get there. Like, there's no way around it. So sometimes people like, oh, that, you know, so-and-so got mice, that's gross. And I'm just like, listen, I grew up in a building where I had mice in the building. When I was younger, I lived in little projects and stuff, and, you know, there was mice. My house wasn't dirty. My mom is one of the biggest neat freaks you'll ever meet in her life. I used to get yelled at, clean my room if I saw a piece of anything in there. So it doesn't mean you're dirty. I don't want people to think that. You know what I'm saying? But Bonchon is elite. But I will say this, and it kind of proved my point today. Locations, as always, do matter. So what I'm saying is, if you see me saying something is good and you ordered something and like you felt like it wasn't cooked right, or you feel like it wasn't, you know, now the flavor of it is a different story. Like, some people don't like, for example, Papa John's because they say, you know, they don't like the fact that the sauce is sweet. Perfectly valid. But if your pizza was undercooked, or you ordered from one place and it was like, you know, assembled weird, or it was cold, that's a location issue. So when I say location, that's what I mean. The other one, I described it in detail, but I have to stop eating fries. Damn. Stop. As you can tell, I really like them. But I really like Bonchon. Just make sure you find a good location. Any of these stuff. Don't be afraid to try the same place at a different location. Another example I'll give you, Charlie's Cheesesteaks is another one. I've been to 3 different Charlie's Cheesesteak locations, one of which was in a shopping mall. You watch all my videos, one of them was at Charlie's Cheesesteaks and I liked it, and the other 2, I couldn't stand it. So Doesn't matter. I said it in the last video. I said I'm not going to this Charlie's no more. I went the second time and it was so. Make sure, again, if you're around chains and you happen to have multiple near you, try a different one. Locations really do matter. But I appreciate y'all, man. It's starting to get dark already, and it's like, damn, what is it, 4:30? Daylight savings is crazy, bro. But that's gonna be the end of the video, man. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.